From the weather team you can trust, here's meteorologist Kayla Smith.
This weekend is deemed by many the unofficial start of summer. Definitely did not feel like it on Saturday. You can make an argument for yesterday, but today, yes, it feels like we are moving into summertime. We've got lots of sunshine. We've got temperatures right around average for this time of year. Low 70s. We're at 72 in the city right now, which is the average for the day. What's not been average as of recent for meteorological spring has been the amount of rainfall we've received. After this weekend, we moved into the number 3 spot for wettest meteorological spring in Rochester's history. That spans from March 1st through May 31st. We had the 4th wettest March, 14th wettest April. May itself not really making the leaderboards, but we've gotten enough to launch us into that number 3 spot for the season as a whole. We don't really expect to see a whole lot more rain for the next week as we end meteorological spring and end the month of May. So don't anticipate getting into that number 2 spot. We're going to hold steady at number 3. Satellite and radar looking very clear right now. We had a little bit of light rain sprinkles this morning. We had a little bit of cloud cover still lingering after that. Now we are very clear. And the United States as a whole is entering into a very stagnant weather pattern called the Omega Block. So what happens here is you get a high pressure system where it's hot and dry right in the center of that, and then the systems kind of have to move around that. So you've got low pressure systems on either side that generally promote cooler and rainier conditions. So we here in New York, Western New York at least, are going to be riding right in between the cooler temperatures and the drier air. So we're kind of getting a mix of both. We're not going to be super warm, but we're not going to be super wet either. You can see where the precipitation for the next couple of days goes on the national future view. Lots of rain down in the southeastern United States that just can't penetrate further up towards the north. And then you've also got continuing precipitation out in the western and northwestern United States. Now, this can be detrimental for places that do not need more rain and they're in a rain pattern, or vice versa if you're dry and you're in the dry pattern. But the good news is the places that are going to be the driest are the ones that do not need as much precipitation. That includes us here in Western New York. We have not had to worry about drought conditions the past couple of months, so we can definitely stand to have a long stretch of drier weather. So that's going to be the case for us here. Tomorrow morning, you're starting off the day in the upper 50s. You make it to the low 80s in the city for the afternoon. That is going to be our warmest day of the week. From there, we do have a dry cold front that's slowly but surely going to be moving from the north to the south. That's going to knock your temperatures back a few degrees for Wednesday, knock them back a little bit farther for Thursday and into the weekend. So it's going to be into the 80s tomorrow. Then we trend downwards a little bit back into the 60s, but these aren't necessarily cold temperatures, just slightly below average, but it comes with a decent amount of sunshine in there. So guys, I'm looking forward to the next 8 days here.
It's gonna feel